Okay, there we go. Now the broadcast is live. Hi, everyone. Welcome to Verbling. Hello, I am teacher Oakley. And in this class, we're going to be talking about work and work relations, work relationships. How do you work with others? And do you like your job? Have you ever had a really good boss? Have you ever had a really bad boss? These kinds of questions we'll be talking about in this class. I want to say hello. Hello, Lai.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you here?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm fine.
What a very, very cute picture you have there.
Thank you.
Is that you?
No, it's a baby I saw on internet.
Just on the internet. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Where are you from, Lai?
I'm from Vietnam.
Vietnam. Okay.
Yeah.
There's a lot of kind of weird crunchy noise. Okay, there. That's better.
Okay.
Lai, do you work? Do you have a job? Or are you a student?
I'm a student and I want to get a good job in future.
Okay. All right. We'll talk to you later about your job aspirations, jobs that you would like to have. Well, actually, I'll ask you now. What job do you want to have?
I want to be banker.
Banker. Ooh.
Yeah.
Money, money, money.
I study about Academy of Finance.
Okay. All right. Are you going to graduate soon?
Yeah, I will graduate one more year.
One more year. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So I'll try to talk to you a little bit later about your the job market and what kind of work you'd like to do. I'm gonna say hi to Ursula.
Hi.
Ursula. Ursula. Hi, Ursula.
It's perfect. Hi.
Thank you. How are you today?
I'm fine, thank you.
Ursula.
Weather is perfect.
Weather is perfect. Okay.
Yes, it's important in my country.
Okay. Sure. Ursula, are you in the? Do you have a job? Do you work for a living?
Yes. I work. I work now, and I work I have been working for many years.
Okay. Have you ever changed careers, or have you had the same? You have.
Yes, I have. I have changed several times because my my working career is quite long. So I have time to change it many times, depend on the job market.
Ah, okay. So the job market has forced you to change careers a few times. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Oh, interesting. I'm definitely going to have some more questions about that. Okay. I'm going to say hi again to Zora.
Yeah, hello.
Hi. Zora, are you working yet, or you're just recently graduating, right? Am I right?
After I graduate, I worked for about half a year, and now I resign and waiting at home to waiting for next master degree.
Ah, okay. So you worked for a short time. Now you're going to try to get your master's.
Yes.
Okay. What is your desired career? What do you want to do?
I want to be a electronic engineer.
Okay. Electrical engineer. Interesting. All right. So how many years are you going to have to go to university to get your master's? 2 more years, or? 2 or 3?
Two more years.
2 more years.
Mm.
Okay. All right. And do you think it will be easy for you to get a job once you graduate? They must. The way that China is growing and the economy is expanding, seems logical to me. They're going to need many electrical engineers. Yes.
I think so.
Me too.
Chinese government is putting more and more attention on high technology industry.
Yeah.
I think after I graduate, it's the time that the technology is developing and more career chance will be offered.
Yeah. It seems like a smart choice on your part. Okay. Alberto. Hello again.
Hello again. Okay.
Hello again. Alberto, you're a working man, right?
No, actually, I'm unemployment now.
Unemployed now. Sorry to hear that. Okay.
But I was working for the last 20 years, more or less, 19, 20 years.
Yes. Long work history. Okay.
Yeah.
What was your field?
My career in working. Well, I finished my studies as I am career in laws, and I started working as a salesman in an insurance company. I was 3 years there, and I joined with the tool enterprise as a salesman too. I sold tools and machinery for building, for constructions. I was there for 14 years. And in January this year, they wanted me to take down my salary and my working conditions, and I don't accept it, and they break the contract, and I'm seeking for working now. I'm improving my English level.
Indeed.
I have time for this. That is important, because I was studying English when I was a child, when I was 12, 15 years, but I left it, and then I have time now, and I am improving.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. That's really tough. Very, very tough. You're in a tough position, Alberto. I'm glad you are with us, and I'm sure you will be able to find something. I wish you the best of luck.
Sure. Thank you.
Hi, Roman. Are you there?
Hello, yes, I'm here.
Yeah. Okay. Hi,
yes,
Roman.
Hi, you understood my account because I create a family account with my wife.
Okay.
Your name first, then my name.
Okay. I was taking a chance. I was making a guess. I was not sure. Because I thought maybe it's his wife. I was thinking that actually.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
All right. Very good. All right. Roman, tell us a little bit about your career or your job path. Are you working now? Where have you worked before? What kind of work do you do?
I work as a chief operator on a big sunflower factory. I have been working for 7 years there, and my work, it's my main duties. It's control technological process and equipment. So I work for I run big workshop using computerized system, controlling system, and if something wrong, I have to do something manually. So
Okay.
my work.
What is it? Excuse me, I didn't hear you. What is the? What do they make? It's a manufacturing. You're in operations.
Yes, I try to explain. My factory produce sunflower oil.
Ah, okay.
Clear, yeah? And my workshop we get oil using petrol. It's chemical way to using petrol. So I don't want to explain something carefully, but there are two ways to get oil. First way, when you press seeds, and you have you get oil. Is it clear?
Ah, okay.
Yes.
And why actually, you returned? Why you returned?
No, I visit only for exploratory visit to understand. Can I live there or not?
Oh, okay. But it's cold there in Manitoba, you said, yeah?
No, the same climate than Ukraine I have here. Maybe a little colder, but normal.
Okay.
Oh, hi, I'm back.
Teacher Oakley.
Hi. Hi, Igor.
Yeah,
yes, Igor, I did take your advice this weekend. I did unplug my router, and I did all kinds of maintenance. I closed many programs that I wasn't using on my computer. I did a total disk cleanup. I defragged the computer. I did everything I know how, Igor. Can you?
No, I mean the main idea. Only check the cables if they are connected properly to router and to your computer, and that's all you can do. And to turn the router off for 2 minutes and connect because of router may be a problem.
I did that. and I'm not having problems anywhere except for Google with the Hangouts, actually. Everything else seems to be running very well. I don't know. Anyway,
it seems is a connection problem.
Maybe. Yeah. Yes. It does seem like that. I don't know. I might have to contact my internet provider.
Yeah, they will help you.
They will help me by charging me more money. Yay! Okay, Igor, I disappeared, but did you speak a little bit about your career?
No, Roman.
Oh, okay, you guys were talking. That's okay, whatever. So tell us a little bit about your career.
I do not have career. I work as a sales representative. What is career? Can you explain your career?
You can have a career in sales. All right, you're a salesman. That's your career.
Not so much career. 3 years in this position I work. So
Yeah,
this is it.
Okay. That's okay. If that's what you're trained to do and what you're doing, we can still talk about that as our career. That's okay. Yeah. And how's it going? Are you happy in this field? Are you trying to get another job or?
I'm happy. Sales person should be always happy. Yeah.
Or at
you
least
said that you worked in this field.
Should be able to pretend they're happy.
No, if they would pretend, it would be not natural. So clients will feel, and they would feel that is what is.
They're fake. They're
fake, but another word, congruency, not congruent, without congruency, yeah, or such word doesn't exist in English.
I am not sure what you're.
Okay, let's skip. Okay. Like a fake, yeah.
Okay. They're not sincere, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay. And Mahmoud. Hi, Mahmoud. Yes. You've been waiting very patiently. All right. Mahmoud, here we go. IELTS part 1 type question. Do you work or do you study? Very common in IELTS to get that first question.
Neither actually, because after I graduated, I was studying company for about 8 months, but then I decided to pursue further education, and for that reason I left my job, and I applied at master's course in Europe, and I was admitted, and now I am just planning. I'm just waiting for my visa application to get processed so that I can start my studies.
Terrific. So you're going to be studying in Europe?
Yeah.
Wait, where?
Actually, it's a very different program. Have you heard about Erasmus programs? Erasmus Mundus?
A little bit. I've heard of it, but I'm not familiar.
What program?
Erasmus.
Erasmus. I've definitely heard of it. I don't know much about it.
Actually, these programs are being initiated by the European Union to promote education, and in these programs, they have at least a consortium of at least 2 or 3 major universities in the Europe, and they kind of collaborate during the program by providing education at a different university for each semester, so in a different country. And so if in my master's program I have 4 semesters, and I will have to study each semester in a different country. Like first semester will be held in Belgium, and then it's going to be Spain, and third semester would be in Turkey, and the last semester I have a choice. I can choose any country in the Europe as long as they have a compatible course with the master's program I am pursuing.
That sounds awesome. That sounds totally cool. Wow.
I'm really excited about the course.
It makes me want to get my master's. Yeah. Well, that sounds great. Thank you for sharing. Maybe I'll do a little more research. That sounds very interesting. Wow. I bet you have to be really smart, though. Mahmood, so what will your future career be? Ultimately, what is your plan for your career?
I have plans to pursue research in technical textiles, and basically my master's course that I am going to join is related to technical textiles. My previous degree was in conventional textiles, but I don't have, after working for 8 months, even though it was not very long, but I was kind of bored with the nothing very new in the products we are being we are being producing in the country, like this the garments, apparel, or just home textiles. So I want to try something new, and the conventional textile is very much popular and very much it's actually Europe is the heart of technical textiles, and it's the leading industry there in Europe. So I basically in technical textiles there are a lot of different fields you can pursue. Like there can be industrial textiles, there can be health textiles related to medical use. But the one I am really interested about and to pursue research in is related to wearable electronic textiles. Uh, you might have heard about a few prototypes being produced in which they have incorporated the cell phones, your some medical devices, like it sometimes monitor your heartbeat, your other life symptoms for really patients there are, have a lot of different problems, severe problems, and also they are incorporating a lot of different the idea is to merge the electronics with textiles. So
Wow.
it's a very unique and very distinct and very interesting field. So
Yeah.
that's I'm going to pursue.
Very cool. Wow. Mahmood will be designing the clothes that we're all going to wear in 10 years. You can thank Mahmood now. Everyone, you can thank Mahmood now, okay? Very cool. Mahmood, please contact me when you make your first invisible cloak. Okay? I want...
I'll send you the first of my prototypes to you.
Prototype, yes. I'm down.
Yes.
I wanna be your beta experiment. Okay, very good. Awesome. Woo! I knew Verbling was gonna pay off. All right, totally cool. Very very fascinating subject, actually. Very interesting. A lot of new ideas in that field. Fascinating. Lai.
Hi. I'm here.
You are. Yes, you are. Lai, have you? Okay, I understand you're a student now. You're in university, and what are you studying again? I forgot. Sorry.
I study about Academy of Finance.
Finance, right? You want to go into banking. That's right. Well, banking's a big, big and getting bigger. What do you want to do in banking? Do you want to specialize in anything like trade or loans or speculative banking, international banking?
Yeah, in Vietnam banking is small, and I want to be a banker in an international bank. Example ANZ or HBSC,
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, I want to be there, but the competition to get a job at a big bank is very hard.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to study a lot of English to get a job, because international bank is very, they need a good person speak well English.
Right. Okay. Speak very good English.
Yeah.
Okay, you're talking about a skill. Okay, I can say he speaks English very well. I want to speak very good English.
Yeah.
When we're saying it. HSBC is a Hong Kong headquarters. Is that right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
It's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, I live in the Philippines, and there's HSBC is very big here. Actually, very big here, everywhere.
Yeah, exactly. It's SBC have a major capital from European.
Okay.
Yeah, so the location in Hong Kong, but the capital from Euro.
All right.
Yeah.
I understand. I gotcha. Okay. Do you all right, you can see yourself in the future working for an international bank. Would you like to work in another country? Have you ever thought about that?
Oh, maybe because now we have a small bank. How I to say? They have a branch in my country.
Very good. Branch.
Yeah, they have a branch in my country. So the first I have a dream. I will get job at their branch.
Okay.
And then maybe if I have a chance, I want go out of Vietnam.
Okay. You would like to, all right, experience working in another country.
Yeah.
Okay. Ursula.
Yes.
All right. You have a wide-ranging job history. Have you ever worked in another country?
No. For stable job, I haven't had this job, but for many years, because of my work, I traveled a lot, and I working of course temporarily for many countries, but it was only for some weeks.
Okay.
Or I travel, for example, to Dubai each month for 10 years or so.
Really?
And each month I was 1 week in Dubai.
What? Okay. Yay. I have somebody I can talk to who's been there. All right. Dubai sort of fascinates me. I am possibly this is slightly off topic, but I'm very happy to talk to you about this. It is amazing growth there. The the buildings that they're making, just looking at the skyline and the buildings and it seems like a city that's boom, suddenly it's there.
I see now in TV or in some report from Dubai that it's a that this city changed completely. But when I was working there, it was 10 years ago.
I see.
And like my friends told me, it's completely it's completely different town, and probably I couldn't be able to find a place which I know or which I knew.
Which I do.
Probably I would lost in that that city now.
Okay.
Because when I was there, there was desert between, for example, Dubai and Sharjah. It was desert and only some buildings scattered on the desert. But now, as I can see, it is built with high creeper and with modern part of city.
Okay, high skyscrapers.
High skyscrapers.
Skyscrapers. Yeah.
Skyscrapers.
Yeah, that's it. Very good. Wow. Okay. Did you encounter any special circumstances, any special difficulties working? I know you weren't really based in Dubai, but you were there fairly often and regularly. What challenges did you have working in another country? Dubai.
When I remember my working in Dubai, the most difficult was to get used to this cultural and religion habits.
Yeah,
it was the most difficult because although Dubai was open for Western culture, it was not so obvious to walk, for example, in short skirt or with very modest skirt. We must. I had to respect this rule.
Right.
And what more? The most difficult time was during this Ramadan.
Ramadan.
Because yes, because we had to restrict this rule as people in Dubai. We can't eat, we can't drink in public places. It was I haven't been used to this kind of this sort of things that it was most difficult for me.
Right.
But yes.
In Ramadan, just to clarify, if people don't know, and you correct me if I'm wrong, I believe in Ramadan you are not allowed to eat anything between sunrise and sunset. Is that correct?
Yes, of course. Yes. Not to eat, not to drink, even smoking cigarette on the street, for example.
Really? Okay.
I saw this scene that two women was taken by the police because they smoke a cigarette on the street.
Wow. Wow.
So it was the most difficult to know all the rules and respect it.
Right. Right. Yeah, it sounds like a very, very interesting, at least interesting experience.
But wow. If it comes to this the only work, it was perfect. It was not a problem with working with them.
Right. Okay. So as far as business, no problems. It was the cultural adjustments that were difficult. All right.
Yes.
I gotcha. Yeah, that makes perfect sense to me. Zora.
Yeah.
Zora, would you ever consider working in another country? I know you haven't had the chance yet, but would you consider it?
I think actually I will go to America to finish my master degree.
Really?
But think I thought about it. I think turn to my homeland to obtain a career is better. Actually, after all, I don't have any relationship in USA, and
right.
And I am familiar with Chinese city. And some modern cities in Chinese, the local government is putting some encourage policy, and it will be convenient for graduates to build their own companies.
Ah, really? Interesting. Would you like to own your own company?
Maybe. At least I will join a company, a high technology company.
Okay. Interesting. Okay. Thanks. Alberto. Alberto.
Yes, I'm here.
Did you ever have a chance to work in another country?
No. I'm not looking for this. because my age and my family now, it's difficult for me to do this. And when I was young, I was working, and I didn't enjoy this.
You never
neither.
had. You never had the opportunity to work.
Yeah, no. But because I didn't look for it, and then well, I when I was abroad, I was in theories plan. Yeah, it's funny.
For fun, for enjoyment.
Yeah, for fun, for work.
Right. Not work related. Okay. Roman, does your job ever bring you to other countries? Roman?
My job? Interesting. Actually not. But now I'm going to immigrate to Canada and find in future maybe find the same job there.
Really?
But, yes. But first time I'm ready for any job.
Okay. Roman, you'll like Canada. Canada is a great country.
Yes. I was 2 weeks ago, and
really?
yes, I was impressed with country because I traveled a lot. I was in Europe. I wasn't in the USA, but Canada. I liked Canada very much.
I do too. I'm an American, but I grew up very close to the Canadian border, so I was in Canada a lot. I worked a couple summers in Canada, actually, building.
Where exactly?
What's that?
Where exactly?
Exactly?
Yeah.
I couldn't even tell you, really. North of Montreal. We were up actually getting close to St. James Bay. We were up in the lake area, and we were building docks for summer resorts for people, tourists who would vacation in the lakes region.
I see.
So in the summer. Hard work. Manitoba, really?
Yeah, Manitoba, yeah.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Very nice. Do
you have worked in many jobs, teacher?
What's that?
You have worked in different works.
Me? You have no idea. Yeah, you are totally right. I have had many jobs. Even when I was young, I kind of worked my way through university. So when I was young, I had my own painting company, house painting company. I was building docks during summers. Of course, working in restaurants. I did landscaping, gardening work. Lots of, yeah, you're right. Many jobs.
Funny.
Yeah. A little electrician work. Lots of different things. It's cool though. I enjoyed learning many different things. Igor.
Yeah.
How about you? Would you want to work in another country, or have you?
Yeah. Yeah. No, I never worked in another country. Yeah, correct to say?
Yes. Yeah.
But.
Or yet. But would you? Igor?
Yeah, Oakley, do you hear me?
Yes, I do now.
Okay. I would like, of course, to work in our country. Depends what job offer I would have from them.
Yeah, okay. Absolutely. You would not mind relocating to another country for a job?
Yeah, for example, when 1 year ago I was thinking about to go to study in Canada. Yeah, and now I am still thinking about that, to study there, to do master degree. Yeah, so
right.
Because as far as I know, as I read on the internet, Canada is the most open country for immigrants. Canada is the most open, only Canada. So if you go and study there on master degree program, after 2 years they give you citizenship from Canada.
Oh, really?
2 years. So you need to study there for at least 1 year, master degree. Of course, you should have a bachelor degree in your country before to go to master degree, of course. If you do not have bachelor, you need to go to do bachelor. And you study there for master degree for 1 year, for example, at least. And after that, you give your documents to immigration, and they prepare in 1 year, 2 years, they give you citizenship. And you can find their work, and it's very open country for potential immigrants. But as I see, they now opened only for more open for high professional, how we can say.
For professionals.
Yeah, for professionals, I mean young people with studies, at least. So at least. And if you are a computer specialist and no IT specialist, you have more opportunities there. So it's very easy to go to Canada to live at the moment.
Canada, and actually I might add Australia. Canada and Australia are both pursuing a policy of adding immigrants so that there's more, especially younger people, as Igor mentioned, to sort of build their economic base, actually. So
yeah, but
Australia as well.
In Australia, I read about Australia. How can say that I took in consideration Australia? How can say?
Yeah, I considered.
I considered, I considered Australia as country, but as far as I saw, it's very expensive to live there, and it's expensive to study there. But in Canada, for example, if you want to study at master degree, it starts for $4,000 per year. $4,000 per year in Canada. It's a real master program, and I only need for this. I have all what I need. Only English TOEFL I need exam to have. And after that, I can go without any problems and to study there 1 year at master program.
Well,
but in Australia, it's very expensive.
You are right, actually. You are correct about that. What impresses me, though, Australians make a lot of money. I mean, per hour, just a simple job. I've known people on student visas who go to Australia, for example, to pick strawberries or whatever, or can vegetables or something. Very low-level manufacturing or agricultural farming jobs. And they get big money. I mean, surprising money.
Yeah, but the standards of living, our standards of living. I mean, it's more expensive. For example, university starts from, as far as I know, $70,000. 70. Yeah, 16, 15, $70,000. The most cheap university. So, it's if you want to immigrate, it's better to Canada to go. It's cheaper.
Cheaper. If you
for $4,000, it's okay. Yeah, Oakley.
You're okay with the cold weather. That's very low, actually. Yes.
But it's not cold weather in all Canada. I am not going to I don't know to Alberta to
Yukon. The Yukon province. That's the far north, next to Alaska.
I never heard about this.
Yukon.
I mean,
Yukon. It's very desolate northern part, and Northwest Territories. That's very far north. Yeah,
for example,
it's not all like that.
For example, Newfoundland and Labrador. Do you know this province?
Sure.
Newfoundland, and there is this Newfoundland, and Labrador. So there is this university. So as I read, it's winters are not cold. So 0 degree, -5, -5 degree.
That's about right.
Winters, and it's very But there you don't have job opportunities. It's a kind of place, island, yeah, kind of island, and only you have job opportunities with related to fishing, to what industry?
Yeah.
To when you caught the fish.
Big fishing industry and also tourism, actually.
Tourism not so much at it, but fishing
Somewhat.
industry you have a lot of job there to work, and people who live there, locals from that province, they work in most of the people they work in fishing industry. I read.
True. Very nice culture. Very nice people, actually.
So Oakley, if you want to move to good place, you can move there, Newfoundland and Labrador.
Yeah, I would. I definitely recommend Canada to anybody who wants to study or work abroad. No question. It's great. Yeah, and it's the people are very friendly, very low crime, good health care.
Yeah, and is social oriented, Canada, more than the United States. United States, I don't know.
Yeah.
As far as I know, it's very with taxes, fees, I don't know, kind of these things. But Canada is more social oriented to people.
True. The government and the society as a whole. I would agree. Okay. Now, a lot of you are students, so I wanted to talk about bosses a little bit. We got about 10 more minutes. So what I can ask you, I guess, Mahmood, would you be a good boss?
Yeah.
Do you think? Do you want to be a boss?
Yeah, definitely. I'd like to be a boss someday. But regarding whether I'd be a good boss or a bad boss,
Yeah.
I think I try to understand the people whom I work with. I try to understand their psychology, understand their work habits, because I think to work as a team or even to lead a team, it will be more important if you know how good everyone in your team is, or what are some of his strongest points, or what are the deficiency in some of your team members. So I think it's very important to understand the people whom you work with, and I am that kind of person. So I think that my employees or my underlings would be pretty comfortable working with me.
Okay. Right. It's important to know the strengths and weaknesses. Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
I was just looking for this word, but they won't.
I know. I could feel you're searching for the words. Yeah. Right. Yeah, it's very important to know the strengths and weaknesses of your staff so you can best utilize them to be the most productive that your group can be. Absolutely. Lie. Lie? Hey? Lie?
I'm here.
All right. Lie, do you want to be a manager or a boss someday?
Oh, very hard.
Very hard?
Yeah, I think I chose a staff.
Staff?
Yeah.
Staff.
And another, I really like to traveling.
Okay.
So I want to earn money enough for my life to travel.
All right. Okay. You'd prefer to travel. You'd prefer to not be a boss, but be in the part of the staff. Okay. Would you ever work for the IMF?
IMF.
Yeah, International Monetary Fund.
Okay, I know.
Yeah.
I don't know many information about IMF in Vietnam. I just know it's just a pound recognized.
Well,
it's just a pound of the world.
Well,
And I,
yeah. It's affiliated with the UN, but everybody in the world hates the IMF, I think. Everybody. One place, one area where the whole world is united in belief. Everyone hates the IMF. Even Americans.
Not all world of them.
No.
Our country loves IMF. Our government loves IMF.
Oh, really? Well, okay. All right.
Yeah, they very cooperating, very intensive with IMF and different projects, build roads and things like this. IMF gives money and they do these things.
Yeah, but then you have to pay back the money. And the IMF makes demands how to even run the country, actually. Kind of tricky. All right, Ursula.
Thank you.
Hi, have you been a manager before?
Yes, I was a boss or manager because I run my own company, but I must admit that I was very bad boss.
Oh, really?
Yes.
That's quite frank.
Because it's not so easy. It seems only to be easy, but it is in reality it is not so. Because as I notice, boss must have this charisma and strength and patience and so on. But what was in my case, I usually make friends very easily. It is not goes together with being a boss, because when I miss when people address me Mrs. Ursula, they show respect and not so easily refuse some order or so. But when I am Ursula only, because in my language you must address people with respect, Miss Ursula. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
And when they address me like a friend, Ursula, they simply refuse, because it's very easy to say, it is not good idea, I don't know, maybe you can change your order or so, or I'm busy now. And for that reason I had a very, very big problem.
Yes, I can understand that. I was also a bad boss, but for a similar but very different reason. I'm a little bit of a control freak, and I think if I want the job done correctly, I have to do it myself. So I was not good at asking people to assigning different work to different people. I would just think, I'll just do it myself, make sure it's done right. So I'm also a bad boss, so don't feel bad.
So now I work like a freelancer. It is the perfect condition and situation for me.
Yeah.
I'm my own boss.
Me too. I'm my own boss now. I'm my own boss and my own worst employee.
Yes. The same.
Right. Zora, how about you? Now you want to own a company, so obviously you would like to be a boss someday, right?
Boss can be sorted in two kinds. One is manage the management, and the other is manage the technology. I think that I should find a partner to manage the company, and I just focus on research.
Okay. See, here's a smart man. He knows his own strengths and weaknesses. Now, Mahmoud, quite a while back, mentioned that it's very important to know the weaknesses and strengths of your employees. Maybe Zora has an even more important point. Maybe it's even more important to know your own strengths and weaknesses.
Maybe it's not about strengths or weakness. It's about a man has limited energy. He can't do everything well.
Okay, right, all right. Actually, that's a very good point. Time management, right? Managing your time, very, very important. In any work that you're going to do, time management is crucial. Okay, I think we're almost out of time. Alberto, do you want to be a boss? You are the boss.
Yeah, I was a boss for 4 years. I was the manager of a team of salesmen, about 10 or 12 people, and it's hard. Yeah, it's hard to manage them because you depends on them, really.
Yeah.
You depends on them, on their working, on their fine manners, and it's hard. It's hard. I prefer to depends on me.
Okay.
But it's life.
All right, everyone, I thank you for joining me this little discussion about work and work relationships. But for right now, my work is done. We are overtime, actually. We're out of time. I want to thank everyone for joining me, and